Hello YouTube. I should probably talk a little bit louder actually, though I have got a cold and I apologise for that. I just thought the best time to start YouTube when I have a cold. Anyway, I'm the Playground Gamer. This is obviously my first video. I'm a little nervous because I know for a fact that both my housemates can hear me currently. I warned one of them that I would be starting YouTube, but not the other one. Anyway, so this is the Galactic Space mod pack. I very much like to pre-build what I want to build because I'm a bit of a creative builder. So, rather than just going straight into the mod pack, I thought I would show you some of the prep work that I do and show you what I will be building when I actually play Galactic Space. I've done some little bits with it already, and I have also, if I actually turn on, started clearing out space out here and got myself a bit prepared for doing this. So, as you can see, we are on the moon. A bit of an odd starting place, but you will understand more when I actually play the mod pack. There's several mods that I'm actually very familiar with already in the mod pack. We have Ex Nihilio, and as you can see I've been playing around a little bit with some of the stuff. I'm not that familiar with Galacticraft, though I have done a bit of here and there bits, actually having a look at the mod pack in advance. I've had a play with Rooters Reborn. I don't know very much about them though. I've played with Refined Relocation, Progressive Automation. I'm really bad with words and it gets worse when I'm ill. I don't know why I decided to start recording while I have a cold, but oh well. I've played with Open Blocks, I've played with Greg's Lighting, Extra Utilities, Exastris, Ender.io. I've started having a bit of a mess around with Electrical Age. I'm very familiar with Carpenter's blocks. I've played around with Blood Magic. So now we've had a little bit. Oh, I've also looked at Chisel, obviously. Now we've had a bit of a look at that, I'm going to start building what will become my base when I actually play. You can see I've got quartz. I've got a couple of different types of glasses, and this building here is what we start with, and there's lots of sort of hilly bits. When you start, all this comes with it, so I haven't done this. Got supermassive tech, power, a lot of stuff by stars. In the start, I'll only really, when I actually get into the series, only really power my oxygen with the stars because we only have the one, and I'd rather not drain it when I don't have much of an option to get others. We also normally start with a tree, but obviously I've taken it down just for this. Obviously it's the moon, there's very little gravity. I believe it's 3 blocks you can jump, so get started with this. And I like to build in domes and circles, so that should work. I've not experimented that much with open blocks on here yet. Maybe it's just not working from the bottom. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this will actually, where I am now, will be my main sort of base. So I like things to be in odd numbers. So I'll start off with a sort of 15 by 15 dome. Ooh, that's the wrong way. And obviously because it's creative mode, I do get to do the fun thing of add an obsidian block, and then what do I want to build this out of? I'm going to go with, there we go. So we have our first building, and have I done a sphere? Oh, I've done a sphere by accident. Oh well, I can dig that up later. Yeah. I definitely did a sphere rather than a dome. I'll make sure to change that when I do the next one. But this will be my main room. I'm going to have a quartz floor. I don't know why, I just love the look of the quartz on the floor. I'm also starting to plan out a couple of different skyblock series, and obviously being skyblock, there needs to be something that sort of like gives it that sort of in the sky feel, and so the rooms and stuff I tend to go with there are sort of almost space station like. In my everyday real life, I'm actually a physics student. I have a love of sort of particle physics, so I don't go sort of planets, but I do go spheres. I like, as I said, I like spheres and circles. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look that neat sometimes, but especially if you've got like journey maps or something. I like the look on the journey maps and all the others, and where it actually looks like a sphere. And I don't know, that spherical look kind of goes very, very well with sort of space age maps. But if I decided to do sort of a magical map or something like, oh, I don't know, I know, I'd probably do it for the Britannia map. I probably actually wouldn't go. There's a Britannia map that is a skyblock, and I think that'd be one of the skyblocks I didn't go spherical with. As I said, very creative. I'd probably end up with squares and rectangles, mainly because of the fact that I know Britannia is very much of flower based, and I don't know, spheres just doesn't sit right with the mod. There aren't very many sort of spherical type things you'd associate with the flowers. Oop, I broke that. Considering I broke it, I might as well actually put moon turf in there. I do find moon turf quite amusing, to be honest. No, don't want that. Where's my quartz gone? There it is. Part of the reason I wanted to do this is that on YouTube you don't see a lot of off-camera work, and I don't think I really want to start streaming. I don't really have the capacity to stream, but I want to show you guys off-camera work, especially if I ever actually get anywhere near sort of popular-ish. I'd like to, don't get me wrong. It's not really why I want to do YouTube. Yes, getting popular and getting a bit of cash for it would be great. I'm a student, but, you know, part of it's because I'm actually quite shy in my everyday life. I struggle with words. I can't spell at all. So that there might be some interesting titles where I've spelt something wrong somewhere, but I wanted to become more confident in myself, and so the presentation side of it really appeals to me. Again, I'm a student, I'm studying physics, I have to do presentations in uni a lot of the time, but I get a lot of stage fright. It's obviously going to be a bit different, but you know, the helping me talk is part of the reason I want to do this. Plus, if I actually get back into vanilla Minecraft ever, I at one point was going to do a lot of redstone tutorials. Back in 1.5, I used to teach my brothers, I have 3 brothers and a sister, we all play Minecraft, and I used to teach them how to do complex redstone circuits. I've not been able to remember any of how I do basic redstone, because I kind of lost interest in Minecraft. About the same time I lost interest, one of my brothers tried to introduce me to mod packs, and I just didn't get into them. I don't know what it was, but then some of the YouTubers that I actually watch, I do watch, even when I wasn't that into Minecraft, I watched a lot of Minecrafters on YouTube, and then I started noticing mod packs more and more. mainly after watching Captain Sparkles and Syndicate playing Jericho doing their Mionite series, and on series 2, I don't know, it really appealed to me, but the whole thing of an actual world where you start punching trees and whatever. I know a lot of mod packs as well are punching trees. I mean, you start this one punching trees, but you're on the moon, for God's sakes. I don't know, something about it just felt a bit better than regular vanilla Minecraft. So I got back into Minecraft, and after, with the whole things that I've already said, with wanting to get better at talking and being able to talk for long periods of time, I decided, after watching a Modi 101 video, yeah, I watch a lot of YouTubers. There will probably be a lot mentioned in videos as I go along. I have a tendency to pick up sort of vocal habits of people as well. So you may actually notice and be able to tell who I've been watching a lot of recently as I do videos, because I do pick up habits from them. I pick up habits from people in my everyday life as well. It can get quite annoying because, like, wait, I didn't do that before. When did I start doing that? And then I'll realise who I've been spending a lot of time with, and I've picked it up from them. I should probably tell you a bit about what I plan to do with the channel. For a start, I'm going to try and keep it about PG-13, and if there's a lot of strong language, actually put a warning in the video. I do cuss a lot in my everyday life, but obviously something that I want to change. But I know people, like my niece spends a lot of time on YouTube, and I wouldn't want to say something I wouldn't say to her. So I'm going to try and keep it PG-13. I don't know how well I'm going to do at that, but hey ho. There'll also probably be a lot of rants, especially in this sort of like the off-camera work kind of thing that I want to do. I say off-camera work, but for most people it's off-camera work. For me, I want to do it, a lot of it on camera in separate videos, sort of behind-the-scenes videos, if you will. So things like, I'll probably do a lot of Skyblocks. As I said, I love Skyblocks. And, the episodes where times when I'm just sieving stuff, that I'll probably do in these sort of behind the scenes of what I'm doing kind of videos. I plan to record a lot of videos back to back, with them probably being around, sort of 20 to 30 minutes area, possibly a little less depending what I'm doing. Most of the mod packs that I do are quest book, so there'll be a lot of quest book, despite being a creative builder. When I do play survival, I do prefer quest books. I like that sort of like it guiding me in a way. I don't like to sort of like I like to think for myself, but not to the extent of, okay, what do we do next? I don't really know what to do with this. Whereas with a quest book, you're like, okay, I know what I've got to do. I know what kind of things I need to get. I don't just intend to do Minecraft either. I like a lot of different games. I'll probably do Sims, as overdone as it is. I grew up on Sims, and it's definitely a game that I'd quite like to do. It might stop me cheating, I don't think I've ever played a game of Sims to a satisfied level where I haven't cheated. And I'm quite ashamed of that, to be honest. So I'm going to attempt that. I'm also going to play a game that I don't know how many of you will know what it is, but a game called Dungeon Siege. It's another game I grew up with, and it should be quite a lot of fun. I hope it'll be quite a lot of fun. As I said, it's a game I grew up with. That one specifically will, in games like it, will possibly have a bit of a warning. The games that have a higher rating I will do some of, but they will have a warning, so you don't have to watch them if you don't want to. I'd like if you watched them, but hey ho, can't help if you don't. I'd hope people actually watch my videos, honestly. I'm not that amusing, I'm not funny, there's going to be a lot of ranting, I'm very opinionated. I don't know why you'd want to watch my videos, but if you do, thank you very much, if anyone is actually watching this. Or if anyone clicked on it by mistake and is still watching, you're the best kind of people. But yeah, as I said, I'll probably be recording multiple episodes at a time, and the one after this will probably contain a rant, to be honest, so you can sort of get a feel for what I'm going to be ranting about. I probably will rant a fair amount. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But yeah, I probably will rant a lot, and that's mainly because I tend not to have other outlets for said ranting. I can be quite opinionated, and most people don't like that. So if you like that, stay tuned for me ranting. It should be fun. Right, how far back do I want this? So this is, I think this will be my main room. I don't know. Should I have it as my main room? I might not actually. I think I made it 15 blocks across, didn't I? I made it 15 blocks across. I don't know. I thought I wanted it as my main room. Let's see how many different types of saplings there are. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. I think that's actually for a component for a different mod. Yeah, it is technically a component for a different mod. I believe that's probably for, it's meant to go with Pan's Harvest Craft and things like extra food. I think it's called extra food, the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. I've played that many. I think this one would be rather. Actually, no, that one's not going to be. I think this might be my farm, my small farm actually. So I'm going to do a small one for my actual house, so that I can move. I can get rid of this thing over here. Actually, it's quite nice. I do like it, but you know, it's rather small. So I need to move a lot of this stuff around. Yeah, so I'll make this my farm. So I'll mark the fact it's my farm by putting and get my small farm already. Right, normally when I do a farm, I know that in obviously vanilla Minecraft you have the whole sort of 9x9 you can actually build a farm in, but I've found, especially playing mod packs, that I don't really like that layout very much. So I think the only real mod that we have that, well, I have two choices right now for planting and growing, I believe. If the farming station has been kept in, it has, I forgot this was new textures. So I can either use the farming station, or I can use the progressive, the automation planter. I've not decided which yet, because I've recently discovered a love for better chests. Unfortunately, that's not in this one. So I'm going to have to have a think about what kind of way I want to do the farm. But I prefer the sort of 5x5 rather than the regular 9x9 for farming. I don't know what it is about it, but it's what I like. I believe there's no actual food mods in this, so there's only the regular wheat, the pumpkin, the melon. There's these seeds, but these seeds obviously come with ex nihilo and extra utilities. So there's the carrots, the cactus, the potatoes, the sugarcane, and I get all that from seeds in this mod pack. We'll see. I'm not quite sure. Again, I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to go with it, but yeah, definitely having this food. So we've got wheat, and we've got carrots. Again, I don't know what it is. I just like 5x5 with farming. No matter what type of farming it is. I've already done work on Clouds of Darkness is another mod pack I'm currently playing. I've already kind of done some work on what I want the stuff to look like with that. So, if I decide to record that one as well, there will already be some work done. There's not a hell of a lot, but there is some. I say there's some. As I said, I sort of like the whole concept of a space station. And I'm talking with my hands, you can't see me. I like the whole sort of space station thing, so I've started making rings. And so we've got rings that are connected to domes in that one. And already started it. Getting a little frustrated just doing it myself. Obviously, the rings I can't really do by machine and have to do by hand, which isn't fun because they're relatively large, these rings. Right, so wheat, potatoes, carrots, then this one. So this one here. Oh, I don't know what I want to put there. Melons and pumpkins. I don't really want to put dirt because I'll be tempted to actually hoe it when it comes to it. However, I might end up doing it dirt just to kind of match the rest of the room. We'll see after we've sort of done a bit more. Obviously, the tree room will be kind of similar to this as well. Now, I don't know how much sugar cane I'm going to need with this, so what I do, that's very, very wrong. I also can't remember if progressive automation actually harvests sugarcane. But what I'm going to do to sort of get the most out of the space is go around like that, and then have water in this centre bit. Just got to think about what I want. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a couple of sugar canes, just to sort of like even it out. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pretty much over now for this. If you've enjoyed my bumbling on about nonsense, please subscribe and like, leave a comment. It all helps, and I will love every single one of you. I know there aren't that many of you, but hey ho. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to go record the next episode now, which, as I said, will likely contain a rant and a lot of me repeating myself again. But, you know, we'll see what happens, and we'll start on whatever my next room will be. I might just quickly finish this off before I do though, so yes, I shall see you shortly.